big fat, oh yeah, I was saying the magnetic so it's obviously not going to break, but also I quite like it because I know it's going to be shut, it's not going to kind of open up. It's also not like, it's not twisty, so like for Rimmel as such, for the Stay Matte powder, the tops are awful because if you like twist it on, it can quite easily come off. It's not a great seal because it just keeps spinning. So that's quite another thing I quite like, that I know it's not going to fall out or it's not going to get damaged. So that's a one benefit. Sorry, I have a really bad cold. Okay, so the mirror size I really like because if I was to put that in front of my face, I can pretty much see the whole of my face from like eyebrow to chin. So I quite like that. I'm just going to show you the mirror size. I know people don't because obviously the light and everything. So I'm just going to like, oh yeah. It's a big mirror. It's almost the size of the front, the packaging. So yeah, I like that. The product itself is not as big as the whole packaging container. Unlike some products, let's see, what's a good one? Oh, this one's quite good. Unlike this Dainty Doll blush, which is almost the size of the whole packaging of the pan, whereas this one isn't. But it's still quite big. It is 8.6 grams, so that's quite a lot of product there, I must admit. Okay, and then the blusher, I'm just going to talk about the blusher because obviously it's in my hand. I really like the colour. I'm just going to get a bit my finger and rub it in. It's a really nice shimmery kind of thing, so it's going to really illuminate your skin. But if you were to put it on your hand, it's not very noticeable, which is really nice. It's really subtle. I am actually wearing it. I apply it with this stippling brush by Real Techniques. As you can tell, it's on there already. So yeah, I apply it with that and then kind of like just brush it into my cheekbones. I really like this brush. I'm just going to mention that. I really like this brush because it's like nice and small to get right in the cheekbones to define them. So yeah, back to the blusher. Yeah, I really like it. It's called Rosy and I quite like the name that goes with it. I think it could have been like a lighter colour name for the lighter colour, because I would kind of go with Rosy as quite a dark red kind of colour. But yeah, I like it a lot. It's got nice gold flecks and shimmer, so it's going to illuminate your face as well. So that's the blush. And then this is the bronzer. So yeah, I'm not going to go through like the packaging, the mirror and all that because you already know that. I'm just going to talk about the bronzer itself. The bronzer is quite a dark brown. That was what I was going for with this colour. Again, it's got shimmer in it, so it's going to kind of illuminate, but it's that perfect colour for me. I would definitely suggest this colour for anyone that's looking for a good bronzer. It's kind of like, it just wants to, how do I say this? Someone that just wants a little bit extra colour, extra definition just for the winter, nothing too harsh. I would definitely recommend this. Because it does illuminate your skin, obviously the gold flecks. I put it kind of here, I brush it in and blend it into just under my cheekbone. And I apply it with a kabuki brush. This is my kabuki brush by LP. I don't think they are an extremely well known. I think I bought this last year at the Clothes Show Live, which is like a clothes show exhibition. It's a bit like Fashion Week, but one day. No, it's not. It's a week for kind of like for people like me, who don't have much money, people that like textile students, and just general public can go. I would definitely check it out. I'll put a link below so you can all see it. So yeah, I put it on with this and kind of like suck my cheeks in and blend it in like upwards, just to really highlight and define my cheekbones. So yeah, I'm just going to put a bit on my, well, not on that hand, I'll put it on this one. Just get a bit on my hand. That's the colour on my finger. And then on my hand, It's very, very, again, subtle, so it's not going to be too harsh, it's not, but then it is still there to kind of like show off you've got cheekbones as such. Yeah, so that's that. I also quite like with the bronzer that you can kind of gradually add as you go on, which is really nice because if you want uber highlighted and defined cheekbones, I don't quite get that fashion, but if you really wanted it, you could really take like a stepping brush or a buffing brush, which is this one. I know this is the face brush, or like a proper blusher brush, which is really kind of like contoured and angled, and really build it up as you went along to really get a nice defined look. I would also use this as kind of a contour on my nose as well. I wouldn't suggest it kind of contouring anywhere else because it is quite shiny, but I would do it on my nose as also like an illuminator, so I didn't have to use a highlight on my nose, which is quite nice. Otherwise I would definitely use like a brown shadow or something. You don't need a contour, like spend so much money on a contour. Yeah, what else was I going to say? I can't remember. I don't know what else to say about this. I'm rubbish with reviews, but I really want to show you guys. I don't know. Cute with buckles, and then it's got a longer strap